Welcome to episode 20 of Mi Casa Your Market. In today's episodes, I'm going to try to show you a new way to use your business card. Austin's going to make us swim through the gray with his question of the week, and Angie is going to show us how organic homes can really be. Hello, my name is Angel. I'm a licensed real estate professional, and I've been in sales for over a decade.
Hello, I'm Angie, licensed real estate professional and listing specialist.
And I'm Austin. I'm the lead creative at Caldwell Banker Coast Realty.
All right. Okay, so to begin the sales portion of the podcast, I want to bring a real life example that happened. You were there, Austin. You may not seen the example because we were, having lots of conversations there.
Okay.
But there was recently what our broker called a merge and mingle. Our broker has done an acquisition, and in that acquisition, he obviously made a party so older agents or established agents can meet the new acquisition. We can mingle, as it suggests. Inside of that mingle, obviously, there's a lot of conversations happening. You're talking to a lot of folks. And in one of these conversations, unknowingly, I dropped a little dime, and the little group that we're in, we all went, that makes so much sense. And they immediately implemented. So I'll tell you what it is. We all know business cards.
Yeah.
We all have business cards. Everybody tells you pollute the world with your business cards, and I couldn't agree more. But there is a moment where I don't like to use my business card. There's a moment where I actually refrain from handing out my business card, and that's when I'm having conversations. And I wanted to see, I don't know if you heard it, but I want to see your folks' take on this. If I'm talking to somebody, we're having a chit chat, the conversation moves into what do you do for a living? I do real estate. Oh, please let me get your card because I need your information. That happens very commonly.
Yeah.
And it's very easy for us. So sure, here's my card. Thank you for asking. Call me if you need anything.
Right.
I found more success, or maybe a little bit of a better way to do it, is, can I have your card? Absolutely. What's your number? Let me send you my digital form of the card.
That's good.
And what I end up doing there is grabbing the person's information.
Right.
Yeah.
Because, and we've both myself and Angie have experienced this. I don't know if it translates into your field. I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
But have you ever heard somebody tell you, hey, I passed your information on to somebody, and I told them to call you.
Yeah.
And they never call you.
Yep.
And maybe out of the blue they end up doing something else, or they forget it, they lose it. Many things can happen. Life is complicated. There's many ways you can lose someone's contact, and they never end up calling you. I would much rather prefer you give me their contact and allow me to contact them.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to let it slip through the cracks.
Right.
And that gives me that opportunity. Instead of giving people my card, because I use my card, if I'm handing out flyers, I'm going to staple my cards to it. If I'm in a business that has a little card holder, I'm going to place my cards there. Cards are really good to leave behind. But if I have the opportunity to have that person right in front of me, I'd much rather have their contact information.
Right.
I wanted to see what you guys' take is on that.
No, it is very good, because sometimes with cards, whenever you give away, I tend to give either 3 if it's a family member or a friend that I don't know, they're refer me to other people. But it's like, when those 3 cards are done,
they're gone.
it's done.
Yeah.
So it relieves them of that, instead of being like, oh, actually I do have, and maybe that's in their chat or in their WhatsApp with a different chat, and you guys don't talk often. It can be forwarded quickly.
How about you?
I like the idea of getting the number initially.
Yeah.
Because for my industry, I have a portfolio, and that's where all my videos sit. So if anyone's asking for my work, I can send it to them that way through the phone number instead of them getting my contact information, going back and forth, and then me ending up sending my portfolio anyways. Why not just initially just have it sent over the first thing they see?
Gotcha. Yeah. So that was one of those moments where we're having the conversation, and they say, I always hand out my business card, and I didn't even think about it, because this is something, obviously, when you've done sales for so long, there's certain things that you just do out of instinct. For example, me asking questions. If I'm having a conversation with somebody, out of instinct, I'm gonna ask questions. I'm gonna be interested in the conversation, because my job has, kind of molded me into being a curious person. I'm curious by nature, but the job makes it 10 times more of me just asking and finding out information about the person. It's great for conversations wherever, whether it's for work or personal, it benefits me because I get to know the person, and the curiosity is always a good thing to have. But when I said it, everybody took aback. It was just a small group, maybe 5 people, and they all said like, that's genius. Because now it's not on them to contact me,
right?
It's on me to contact them.
Yeah. And
you have our job is to not let things slip through the cracks.
Yeah.
So when we get a contact,
get ahead of it.
We can get ahead of it. So, short section, just a little dime that I dropped that day that can help out professionals out there who hand out business cards on the daily. If you're having the conversation with the person, if you're right in front of them, hand out a digital card. Get their phone number and send them.
Have you seen the dot cards?
Yes.
Where it's literally you have a physical like metal card and you just tap their phone and boom, they got it.
Now, interested to know if I do that, will I get their contact information into my little dot file? Because
potentially,
yeah. If it works, that might be something I explore. I might look into that because it's also pretty cool to do.
Because I think it's even like your wallet app on your phone.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it goes. You can put it on there too, and you just click it on your phone if you don't have the physical, and you just tap your phone.
Yep. And they also have the
wristband. Yeah, my dad actually has one, and he uses it all the time. Yeah.
That's a cool one to be like, oh, can I get your card? Sure, tap right there.
Yeah, just tap my wrist real quick.
Just tap your phone right there.
Yeah.
I've seen some nail techs that even do that with like they put it within the acrylic of the nail. It's like just tap the nail.
What in the world?
I've seen it. I consider
that's impressive.
That's freaking cool.
It's very interesting because it's such a small piece of like tech.
It's like just tap my finger real quick.
Yeah, just tap it.
Oh my god, you should do that.
I mean,
because you've always got fabulous nails.
That's true. You should get into doing it.
There you go.
Real quick. Let me just boop, boop, boop.
But I much prefer gathering the person's contact information so that I can follow up.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily to bother them. It's not to spam them or anything like that. Because we know our industry, myself and Angie industry, is riddled with folks who just love to spam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They grab you, they put you in their CRM, and you get automated emails every 2 weeks, and it's just constantly. You end up in the spam folder. Nobody talks to you anyway.
Yeah.
But I do like that idea of, the thing I did subconsciously of, do you have a card? Sure, let me get your number. I'm going to send you my digital card. And it came out of necessity because we're supposed to hand out our cards. So there was a moment where I ran out of cards.
Yeah.
And then I started doing that. And then I realized, hold up, I've got all of these contact information because every time somebody asks me for a card, I'm like, sure, you got your phone on? Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, you build that.
So there's your little tip. If you're having the conversation with the person, don't hand them your card. If they say, do you have a card with you? I sure do. Can I have your number real quick? I'll text you a digital version of it, and now you have that person's contact information.
Nice.
And you can follow up yourself.
Good stuff. Love it.
All right.
Cool. All right, question of the day.
Here we go.
You guys ready? We're going to get into it.
Let's get a existential crisis.
I want to know from you guys, do you believe, is it ever okay to do something you believe is wrong if it achieves an undeniable good outcome? And if so, where's the line with that? Because there's certain situations where things like spanking your kids or doing things like that could be looked at as wrong, but could come out as a good outcome because disciplinary actions and things like that. So where do you see that, and have you done that in the past?
Wow. Okay. So I'll address the line. If we're talking professional-wise, the line is very clear. There's no gray area.
Right.
There's a line that we cannot cross because our license and our job becomes in jeopardy.
Right.
So that's obviously the line.
Yeah.
Now, if there's any gray area within that line, I am 100% willing to traverse it for my clients.
Okay.
But my clients know there's there's a few things that I just absolutely won't do. I won't lie. Don't ask me to lie because it's not happening. I won't hide material facts because that's my ass on the line.
Yeah.
And I can't do the big bad ones, which are like steering, redlining, those things. The line is clear for me. As long as my career and license are not in jeopardy, I'm willing to swim in that gray area all day long with no problems. There are a few things that we do that are, for example, when we're texting with folks about our clients and we want to let them know hey, we really need to sell. You can't tell these people, hey, just give me any offer. Just give me anything and it'll. You can't say that.
Yeah.
But you can say things like, my client is very motivated to sell.
Yeah.
That's a line that is not crossing any lines. It is a very gray area there. In us in the industry understand, okay, he's motivated to sell means we can negotiate. Things of that nature. But yeah, the reality is we've done things in the gray. You just have to. It's you know, what is it? One of the fundamentals of sales that I heard from one of the guys that I follow is that you never lie, you only creatively use the truth. So that's one of those things, you know, you never lie, but you always creatively use the truth.
Yeah.
So yeah, if it comes into swimming into the gray area all day long as my clients get what they want, need, or you know, the results that we desire. But there's a clear line. I mean, the line is 100% clear for me. If it's going to cost me my career, or if it's going to lead into something that is just absolutely wrong as far as my profession goes, I'm not willing to do it.
Yeah.
It is a tricky question.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
Yeah.
At least for me, just writing a little bit on what Angel said, there's loopholes. And that's as far as I will go, just because we're held to certain standards of ethics. And of course, my memory is not always there, so I always want to be with the truth and nothing but the truth.
Right.
So in case something happens and I'm like, I can't recall, like, no, I just straight up just truth, because I don't want to be caught up in that wave. Right. But if there's things that I can do to benefit my client that will not potentially hurt or anything, it's just a loophole, it's nothing bad, I'll go for it. But
yeah, I mean, basically the answer is we're willing to swim in the gray, but as far as crossing the line and as far as crossing the line and doing something that's blatantly wrong for our clients,
what about outside of work? Have you seen yourself leaning more on that line? Like, is there more gray area in the real world?
Oh yeah. I mean, of course.
I mean, everyone will say yes.
Yeah. There's a lot more leniency and wiggle room in the real world compared to your profession. That's a given. But there's, you know, then you've got your own moral standards that you stand to. Right. Fortunately, I have a guidebook to life, which is scripture. I just it gives you the guidebook to life. So
absolutely.
I just, you know, there's my gray area is that 66 40 book 44 book, I guess. But that's there's more gray area there, but you've always got your morality that you have to.
How about for you?
For me, I find myself like in my profession, there's definitely a gray area because my job is to make everyone feel comfortable behind a camera. That's my job. And if I'm sitting there and I'm saying, that was a bad take, let's redo that. If I just blatantly say, that was really bad, we need to reshoot that, no one's gonna get comfortable. It's just gonna get worse and worse, and people are gonna get more flustered and nervous because they already come in super nervous. And if I'm sitting there saying, that was bad, let's redo it. They're never gonna get comfortable with you, and you're never gonna get a good take. You're gonna just have to suffer and just do about 1 million takes.
But again, you're not lying, you're creatively using the truth.
Exactly, so
like,
my go-to...
I think we could do better.
Yeah.
Something that you use.
Or I usually will say, I think we can, you know, change that up a little bit. I think what you said was great, but let's just either comprise it a little bit or make it a little easier or split it up, because sometimes it's even better to say a little bit in the beginning, middle, and end. Just split it up and just make it more of a concise thing. So it's one, easier on you, and two, sometimes it's more interesting in a video.
And I'll attest, you are really good at that, because there are some takes where in the back of my mind, I'm second guessing myself, and all you say is, all right, that was good. Let's shoot it again just to make sure.
Confirming.
You know, that was good, but let's shoot it again just to make sure. And I'm like, in my mind, I understand, okay, we have that shot to fall back on. That's kind of the psyche. We have that shot to fall back on. Let's shoot another one, see if we can make it even better.
It's less pressure.
It's less pressure, 100%. 100%, yep.
I agree.
So, I mean, that's about it for me.
Okay, thank you.
Listing showcase.
Let's do it.
Plug the computer. So, For today's mystery, not looking.
I'm not looking.
For today's mystery, not so mystery listing of the day. Well, I brought a listing from Mexico. I just have to disclose, as I've progressed into looking at properties, I have to say one of my favorite like areas that they explore a lot of architecture and mixed styles is Mexico.
Okay.
Okay.
They have
nice.
so many different things, and I'm gonna keep bringing more because it's just.
There's so much culture there.
It's
There's
so
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
The range is
Definitely.
huge, and it's very impressive. I love how they
Yeah.
use the colors. So our listing is in Mexico, and it's called the Organic Home.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
So this is more or less what we have a bunch of colors. This home,
That's a fish.
It is.
It has
It is
like
100%
it is-
fish.
it is a fish. It has a lot of shapes and very organic. Just the name, it does match.
So
It looks like, you ever play Halo? That looks like the.
Yeah, Master
that
Chief.
That's what it looks like.
So this is
What?
It is like Teletubby mixed.
This is so interesting.
It's just.
What is this
green.
area that we're looking at? Because it's part of the home. It's got skylights.
Oh yeah, and this is
Totally
bigger.
covered.
Like it's going towards this.
It's like
Definitely
this has
made
been
so-
fish-eyed or
Definitely
something.
made so satellites aren't watching it.
Like look.
Oh my god.
I love the tinted glass because you can't
This
see
here?
through, but you get that panorama still.
Yeah.
The home is only 1,873 square footage.
Really?
It has one living room, one dining room. It has one of each.
It looks big.
Right? So.
But I'm lost. Where's
Yeah,
the
where's the
entrance?
other
What are we
place?
looking at here?
Listen.
This is so awesome.
This is not the entrance,
Is it all separate?
but this is part of the kitchen.
What?
So
There's no way it's only that big.
the entrance is right here. So this will be, I think, your main
Front door.
entrance.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we have other ways to go in the house.
Right.
That's what
That
we're
makes
seeing
sense.
here. And this is more of towards the
I
inside.
like that right
So
there.
cool.
I love how the green is part of the decor.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
It looks
yeah.
like that is very true. It does give
What's
Star
the
Wars.
is it Tatooine?
Tatooine.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
desert.
Uh-huh.
It does.
My
give that.
gosh, it's 100%. That's Uncle Ben's
House.
house.
This is so cool.
It is. It has like one office space.
Oh man.
Oh, that's so nice.
Got the old plasma TV.
Yeah.
And that's everything we have as far as the pictures goes.
It's
But
cool.
It's just so interesting. The colors, everything. Even
Yeah.
though it's just a one. I mean, I will say a couple. You could even fit probably if you have like a kid or two.
Yeah.
But just the concept of the greenery
Yeah.
and the outside and
Yeah,
everything's
for
so.
sure.
It's
not,
so
not every house has to be
interesting.
massive to
So
be
interesting with the contrast because outside it's so bright and green and flowery, and inside it's so
Like minimalistic.
minimalistic.
Yeah, and the video reveals way more of the house. Unfortunately, I just didn't want to not do justice to the
Yeah.
room. So
Yeah.
let's roll the clip.
Roll the clip. That was great.
Right?
Yeah, it's cool.
Awesome.
It's very colorful. We need more colorful homes.
Yeah,
like
definitely,
stained
definitely.
glass and they're organic.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know what? I think I should do an episode with cathedrals. That's another type of real
Yeah,
estate.
you
Oh,
should.
yeah.
Because
Oh,
there's
yeah.
so
That would be
many
cool.
uniqueness out
That
there.
would be really
So,
cool.
But
Stay
I think
tuned.
the listing itself, it doesn't have to be a gigantic house for it to be interesting. This was definitely one of those, and the video shows, like we were saying, there's no hard edges, and even in that hallway, the transition, like when he went through the hallway,
Yeah.
it's like a water slide type deal where
Yeah.
you just veered off to the right,
Right.
and went into somewhere else.
It just
was-
felt like there was more and more and more to it.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
it being so small in square footage.
It's a lot of like tunnels.
very interesting.
I can imagine this home must feel like pretty cool because being
Yeah.
sort of underground but not really.
Yeah, and predominantly I'm imagining stone. So there's definitely a cooling element to that.
Yeah.
It gives you that burrowing animal feel.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
Either a mole or vole or ant. You mentioned
Yeah,
like
an ant.
The
hill.
ants.
They're
Yeah,
really
yeah,
small.
Yeah.
yeah. That was so cool. Good
That
job.
was cool.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
And that's going to do it for episode 20 of Mi Casa Your Market. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you have any suggestions, feel free to leave it down in the comment section. If you're ever in the great state of Florida, need help with real estate or photography, feel free to reach out. But other than that,
Until next time.